episode of the 10,000 Trades Show, where we are mastering trading and creating excellence through the deliberate practice and analysis of 10,000 trades. In this episode, we will take a look at a pivot point trade. Pivot points are one of my favorite trade setups. They are easy, they are not ambiguous, they are very objective, mathematical, calculated lines. So all we're looking for is price to get into these areas and give us a response. Once we see that the price is either breaking above a pivot point, then we know what direction it's going to go in, or it reacts at pivot point and gives us a trade setup. So let's go on to the charts and I will show you a pivot point trade setup. I'll show you how to identify this setup, what exactly I'm looking for, and how to enter a trade based on a pivot point trade setup. Here we are looking at a pivot point trade setup. For a pivot point trade setup, we are looking for price to react at one of the pivot point levels. Here I have the daily pivot in the middle, and then on top we have R1, R2, and R3, which will be further up. And then below the daily pivot, we have S1, S2, and S3 down below here. So S1, S2, S3 are support levels, and R1, R2, R3 are resistance levels. In this case, we see that price had been going up, and then once it comes into this R1 level here, price tries to touch it but fails and drops, and then tries to go through it once again. However, it fails and we get a nice big solid bearish candle here. So this is a very good candle for us to take a short trade after. Also, we see that the price is not able to break this level. It's not able to break the R1 level here. We have a double top scenario. So all in all, this is a good setup for us to take short. So once we get the bearish engulfing candle here, we could look for a bit of a pullback or just enter the trade at close of the candle here. Our stop would go above the pin. So we just need to make sure we give the trade enough room to breathe there. Once we enter the trade short, we stay with the trade, and as we can see, price drops, comes into this previous resistance level, which turns into support level here, and we get a bullish engulfing candle. Once we get a bullish engulfing candle here, which is in the opposite direction of our trade, this is time to exit the trade. From entry to exit here, we get 126 pips in the trade. So just to recap, here we are looking at a pivot point trade setup. So we're looking for price to react at one of the pivot point levels. In this case, price comes into this R1 level and then it fails to break through this level. And we get this double top type of scenario here and a very nice bearish candle close. Once we get this candle close, we can take a pullback here, slight pullback, or just enter the trade at the close of the candle. Stop would go above the pin here, and we are waiting for price to drop. Once we see that price is bottoming out here, it's not willing to go any lower because now we have come into the support level and we get this reversal candle in the opposite direction of our trade, we can exit the trade. From entry to exit, we get 126 pips in the trade. So our profit is 126 pips or $1,260 if trading one standard lot. If you'd like to learn more profitable Forex trading strategies like this one, I invite you to visit my course at tradingwithvenus.com/Forex course. In the course, I will show you how to read the candlesticks and different chart patterns. We'll do a deep dive into technical analysis, and I will show you how to read the charts properly, what trade setups you're looking for, and how do we trade these setups properly. I will also show you what are the important fundamental things that you need to pay attention to, how the different fundamental factors drive market price. I will also share with you the trading strategies that I personally use that I have found to be the most profitable. We'll also talk about trade management and how to manage your account and manage your risk so that you become a profitable trader. I will also show you tons of examples that you can go and check out so that you are able to see these trades set up in the live markets as well. As a bonus, you will get access to my pivot point indicator. If you have watched any of my videos, you know I really love trading the pivot points. So you will receive that as
special bonus. The price of the course is $497. To sign up for it, please go to tradingwithvenus.com/Forex course.
Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this episode, please feel free to subscribe, like the video, and share with your friends. I'll be back with another great trade setup next time.